On a warm August morning, a drowsy group of Charlotte students boarded a bus heading to Pisgah National Park. Of 140 total applicants, a dozen students from each of 4 Charlotte high schools earned scholarships to spend 4 nights in the wilderness facing the elements. A short while later, they'll hike up a steep trail carrying everything they need in a 60-pound backpack. They'll sleep on the ground, cook their own food, scale rock cliffs, and take on a challenging ropes course. Most importantly, these young students were participating in activities that would shape their young lives. Amanda Strauss, who first went on an Outward Bound trip as a 16-year-old, started to work for Outward Bound in 1995 and has been director of the Charlotte chapter since 2007.
The Charlotte Unity Project, actually the Unity Project in general, was established 11 years ago when one of our North Carolina Outward Bound School veteran instructors was leading a group of Caucasian students on a trip, and a group of African American students crossed paths with the Caucasian group on the trail, and there was clearly some judgment between the two groups. And Dave Genova, the instructor, decided that that was the last time he wanted to see judgments between Outward Bound students based on prejudices and stereotypes. So he founded the Unity Project. The purpose of the Unity Project is essentially to take students from one high school who would not normally ever sit together at the cafeteria table, not socialize together, who would probably have some preconceived notions about each other, and take them on a wilderness course where they explore issues like diversity awareness, and then they come back to their school and as that same group complete at least two community projects at their school with the goal of raising awareness throughout the entire student body. In Charlotte, we work with 4 different high schools: Philip O'Berry Academy of Technology, Vance High School, Butler High School, and Myers Park High School. And at each of those schools, we select from however many students apply, which is usually a pretty large number, we select 12 students who will be recipients of this full scholarship. And those will be the 12 that go on the group together in the wilderness and come back and work on the community projects.
It's such a rewarding experience. We just were so much more inclined to get to know each other better and just be really comfortable around each other.
It was so cool to be challenged in different ways and get all kinds of new perspectives and be able to connect with people so fast.
I definitely became more outgoing, and my public speaking skills are getting a lot better.
I learned how to talk with people better, like right off the bat, like even if I didn't know you.
Like I'm gonna start opening up more and taking down that wall.
I learned how to speak up more, like to become more of a leader.
I learned how to tolerate differences and put them aside and open up and find out that through your differences, there are a lot of similarities, and you can become great friends with people you never even imagined.
Definitely rock climbing, because a lot of people face their fears, and I faced one of my own, and I thought I would be really scared. I looked down, and it was really scary, but I'm glad I did it, and I did it again.
How to be open-minded, take other people's judgment, and not really go erg on them.
I definitely learned that people are more willing to work and to make change than I thought they would be.
I learned how to be patient, be more patient, so I get frustrated easily.
There's a lot of preconceived notions about certain stereotypes, all that stuff, and all that stuff really doesn't matter.
Some of the activities we did really brought out a lot of people's emotions and being really open with each other.
Have more courage to stand up for what I believe in and trust people.
I also learned about bullying and how much that can affect somebody. You can't bully somebody because somebody could have went through something yesterday or a month ago or a year ago, but you can be that last straw to make a difference. You can be the straw to, say, push the person over the edge and something bad can happen, or you can be the person who just makes them smile.
Like if there's freshman hazing, to step in and say that's wrong.
everyone was real great about, you know, giving a hand in, cooking meals. I got to cook meals and I don't cook whatsoever, so that was great. That was great. And other than that, just how fun it can be, just, you know, spending all your time outdoors. No need for media, no need for any electronics, no need for showers.
I just like being in the nature now. I went from being in the city, and now I like being in the nature. Like bugs, they don't bother me too much anymore. I used to really not like bugs.
I got that you can never give up. You always have to push yourself even when you don't think that you can. And everybody's strengths and weaknesses are different, and you have to work with that.
The North Carolina Outward Bound School is over 40 years old. Our main office is located in Asheville. We have an office here in Charlotte, and we have one in Atlanta as well. Our course area stretches from the Appalachian Mountains to Patagonia, to the Florida Everglades, to the North Carolina Outer Banks. And we run courses from lengths, the shortest is 4 days, the longest is a semester course at 72 days. We work with students of all ages. The youngest is 14, and we have no limit on the oldest student that we can take. We work with the purpose of Kurt Hahn, who founded Outward Bound in general. And the purpose is to instill the 4 pillars of craftsmanship, compassion, self-reliance, and physical fitness. When people go on a course with the North Carolina Outward Bound School, they can expect their world to be expanded. They can expect to come back as a more confident human being, as someone who cares about their fellow human more deeply, as someone who understands the world and themselves a little bit better, and who basically has reached more of their human potential.